There are two ways to record measurements on the MyLab range. The first is basic measurements, which has been covered in a previous video. The second is application-specific measurements. Abdominal measurements. To take your measurement, ensure that you've got the structure that you want on the screen. Press the freeze button and use the cine loop to select the perfect frame. Then press the measure button, which is just to the left of the rollerball. A list of anatomical structures or reference points will appear on the touchscreen. Select the option you require on the screen. For example, if I'm scanning a spleen, then I will select spleen and then splenic body, which will give me a thickness measurement. Then use the rollerball to position the yellow caliper on your first point, click enter, and then roll over to the second point and click enter. The measurement will appear on the left of the screen, and then press the image button. This will store the image, the calipers and the measured distance. If you are measuring the left kidney, then you would select kidney, but then you can switch between left and right with the control at the bottom left of the touchscreen. Cardiac measurements. When you press the measure button in the cardiac application, we will get a list of all of your cardiac calculations in a similar format as the abdominal measurements. Once you've got the image you wish to measure, for example the aorta and left atrium, press measure and select the aorta LA. This will then allow you to measure the two structures, and the ratio will appear under the measurements on the left of the screen. The process is the same for all cardiac measurements. The measurements shown on the touchscreen will relate to the image modality. For example, when in M mode, you will see your left ventricle measurements, or if you're in Doppler, you will find your aortic flow profile and ejection times under the aorta section. The report. Any measurement taken using the measure button will automatically be included into the patient's report. This report can be accessed and viewed by pressing the report button on the right of the touchscreen. This is essentially a print preview of an A4 sheet of paper and can be exported from the system in a PDF format. As you will see, you'll have your patient information at the top of the page and the measurements listed below. Press report again to take you back to your scanning window. If you repeat any measurement on a different image, then the report will show your individual measurements and the average. Any ratios or calculations are done on the mean values. You can also add images to the report. Simply go into the exam review, click on the image you want to attach, and then press attach on the touchscreen. If you want to add multiple images, then simply click on the required image and press attach again. Now if we go back into the report, we can see that under the measurements we now have those images. To remove or reorder the images, use the controls at the top of each individual thumbnail. If you wish to add any comments or sign the report, you can do this towards the bottom of the page. You can also access the worksheet where you can delete any measurements you do not require. That's what I wanted to do. This way you can see where you can delete stuff.